Hey y'all. Yeah, it's time for the world to know now. What y'all got to say now, huh? I always get the last bitch. Nah, y'all sick as fuck. Right on with me.
Hey, it's Judah. In this day and age, sexual intimacy is easy to come by. People are just at our fingertips, seconds away when we type on these social media apps. A lot of people are on these dating apps doing sneaky links and so forth, and they're not caring about diseases. People, just be extra careful. Today is not like it used to be back in the day. Diseases are spreading vastly out of hate, spite, or vengeance. You have people purposely spreading diseases. We hear this story all the time. Some people are so angry and disgusted over the fact that they've caught a disease, they want to give it to everyone else. Be careful. Strap it up. It's best to be married. If you must have it, try to have one partner and know that partner well. Have a relationship in which you two are able to go through one another's phone, because you don't want to be the one to catch HIV, syphilis, gonorrhea, or all these other diseases.
Absolutely ridiculous. Ladies, this video has been recommended by one of my Rych Babes, and she informed me that there's a lot of Houston babies being born right now with syphilis. It has been a 400 increase within the last 5 years of pregnant women knowingly or unknowingly giving birth to their babies with syphilis. Hey y'all, it's your girl Bella Dyor, and this is something really serious going on right now, and we just have to speak about it. The STD rate in Houston has skyrocketed this year, and honestly, it's very heartbreaking to see how reckless some people are being with their health. It's like people are out here having sex and not caring about protecting themselves, or just worse, not even being honest with the partners about their status. It's so nasty and it's so disgusting and sad. If you don't know, Houston has been in the news for seeing a massive rise in STDs. And what's really crazy is that the babies are being born with syphilis. That's absolutely wild. There's a whole sex addiction culture happening out here in this world. And we're not going to even talk about P. Diddy, because that's a whole nother situation. It's like people are more focused on the thrill than protecting their health. At this point, celibacy is looking like the best option, because it's just hard to trust people when some aren't even being honest about their status. And listen, even in marriages, you ain't safe, baby girl. Cheating or dishonesty can put you at risk too. Believe me, I lived through it in my past marriage, and let me tell you, that is the most backstabbing situation you don't ever want to be in. It's just sad, and this is why protecting yourself is just non-negotiable. Having talks with your partner is a must, and getting regular checks. Ladies, I'm talking to you. Protect yourself at all costs. Don't be out here taking risks because he's cute, because he said he's healthy, because he said he went to the doctors. Okay, you went to the doctors. Let me see your My Chart. If he says he don't know what a My Chart is, run, okay? Just run. Getting tested and demanding honesty, and just don't be afraid to say no. It's really scary out here, and your life is worth more than a temporary thrill. So, my Rych Babes, just be prepared to what you are about to see. It was so hard for me to watch this because, yeah. So, with that being said, make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. I will not be back at the end of this video. Make sure you check out the links down below. It really means a lot to me. Please, again, make sure that you are subscribed. It really helps this channel grow, and like this video so other people like you can find my channel. All right, Rych Babes, I've warned you. Let's go.
Bro, over 42,000 people have been diagnosed with an STD in Houston, Texas last week. 3,678 chlamydia. Bro, over 42,000 people have been diagnosed with an STD in Houston, Texas last week. 3,678 chlamydia. 2,955 gonorrhea. Syphilis, 22,715, and HIV, 17,272 people last week. Texas, what are y'all doing? At this point, you can't even say wrap it up, because some of these STDs, a condom ain't even gonna help you prevent. And this right here is why I'm gonna stay single. Cause you can't trust people. A lot of people out here running around here dirty, don't wash themselves. They know they got STDs and they still sleeping with people. This is insane. Like, you can't trust nobody. It's the fact that y'all even beat out the averages last week. I mean, for HIV alone, it's 14,134 average. And for syphilis, it's 19,492 average. Like, I just don't understand. I can't fathom that people are running around here, either one, not getting tested, or two, know they have it and still don't care. This is diabolical. Bro,
Can we talk about something? Please, can we talk about this topic? STDs do not have a look. I'm going to repeat that for y'all, for the ones in the back. STDs do not have a look. Y'all got to stop thinking that it has a look. Fellas, you got to stop thinking just because she's so bad that she can't have an STD. And ladies, you got to stop thinking just because he has a certain stature, he can't have one either. If that was the case, it would be very easy to tell who got it and who don't got it if everybody that had an STD looks sick and look crazy. You got to start thinking. You got to start protecting yourself. You don't know who got what. I hate hearing ignorant statements like, oh, yeah, nah, like, she too bad to have STD. Like, there's no way she got. You don't know people's personal life, bro. What if this bad baddie went and had sex with a man that got the STD and she don't even know, and now she goes to the doctor, now she got it? It's that easy. Like, how do y'all think just because a person has beauty or a certain stature to their life that they're removed from life experiences? If they go ahead and have sex with a person that got HIV, like, they're going to get it 100%. There's no such thing as, oh, well, I look too good, so I can't get it. Or I got too much money, so I can't get it. Like, there's no such thing. I need y'all to understand.
According to the CDC, Texas leads the nation for babies born with syphilis. And you know what else Texas leads in? Texas also tops the nation in repeat teen pregnancies. And according to the most current research by the University of Texas, 79,000 children are trafficked in the state of Texas. And when you go on to think about the types of laws that are put in place in the state of Texas when it comes to conversations about reproductive care in this country, or conversations about healthy sex practices, safe sex, it makes a lot of sense that we see things like this. Texas, like a lot of southern states, is experiencing a surge in STIs, in particular syphilis. The reason why I believe this is happening is that it's kind of a quiet infection, says Dr. Irene Stafford. And this is why I need people to understand that when you're talking about getting rid of places like Planned Parenthood, when you're talking about getting rid of health clinics that provide the things you don't like, such as abortions, you're also quite literally getting rid of all the necessary testing that people can access. Let's be honest about what healthcare looks like in this country. Most people do not have a primary care doctor that they can see when they are experiencing problems. Most people, their only option is to go into a health clinic. Dr. Stafford also notes that there are certain communities that are at higher risk. It disproportionately affects minorities and the underserved, and we know for a fact these communities in Houston have been disproportionately affected. Dr. Stafford also talks about here how syphilis can be easily treated in individuals who are pregnant with a shot of penicillin. And the most important part to prevent the congenital syphilis is to be screened and tested and then be able to be treated. Dr. Stafford also stated that prenatal care is essential and pregnant people should be screened for syphilis at the beginning and later in their pregnancy. She also emphasizes people who are sexually active to be screened. And it's really awesome. There is a list of clinics provided for the Houston area. And this is why I again say, when people have these conversations about being pro-life and all these things and about how like abortions, people should get rid of abortions and all this stuff, I don't think what many of you are understanding is that when you're going to these clinics and petitioning these places or protesting these places, specifically places like Planned Parenthood, because that's what's been dangled in front of your faces, you're also getting rid of all the necessary care that people receive from these clinics. These clinics not only work as safe havens for people who are being sex trafficked, they also work as places for people to get tested at free or no charge. These are also often spaces that are safe for quite literally everyone. Doesn't matter what community, what minority group you belong to, these are places that are oftentimes the only places that people can find the adequate care that they need and is lacking from our existing healthcare system. So I really stress that, like, if you're having conversations about being pro-life and you really care about other people, quote unquote, then you also need to care about these things too, because we're going to continue to see rises like this, and it's going to continue to harm and hurt a lot of people out there.
So recently, Houston, Texas have had a recent STD outbreak, but not only that, over 42,000 people are said to have the HIV, STD, new infection just in the month of June. Child, what? Now, we all know that this is a season of judgment. We are seeing plagues, and we are seeing so many things that has come to the forefront. Yes, as HIV has always been here on surface, but as we begin to look into the world and even the culture, I did a video and I talked about Sexy Red and how she is a industry plant. When the industry and the people in upper echelons, these Hollywood, these big wig people who are in control of moving culture along, they are very intentional even about that. When I talked about Sexy Red being a plant, not just for the election, but sexually, I mean, it has literally, I knew something was wrong when Carisha sat up on that podcast and said, I like the BP. Oh, girl, what? In itself is a spirit of perversion. And that is what we're seeing in the land today. Most of your popular artists that are really popularitying that's not a word, but I just made it up. Who's into this popular arena that everybody like and love their songs? It's a spirit of perversion. They're moving the spirit of perversion, lust. That's all we see as it relates to Sexy Red, the City Girls. These songs, I'll be baffled like, wait a minute, what you just say? The more and more sin begins to grow, the more and more we will begin to see plagues and different outbreaks and things of that nature. Y'all better close them legs up in Houston, because child. Scripture always sticks with me, and it's found in Matthew 24 and 22. If those days had not been cut short, no one would survive. But for the sake of the elect, those days will be shortened. That's why even scientists had, some time ago, they said that the earth was spinning so fast on its axle. I believe God is speeding up the time. That's why the days are going by. We wake up and how we get to December? Ain't no way we in June this fast. Ain't no way, we were just celebrating a new year. But as we begin to see so much sin in the world, God has to shorten the days. And it says that no one would survive. I can't even go down that street with y'all. I just can't. This is the best time for anyone who is dealing with the spirit of lust or perversion. I implore you to seek deliverance. This is not a time for you to be diving into that sin or diving into your lust and your desires. This is not a time. There's so many plagues and so much happening that, and that's not even the right spirit to be trying to get right, because you don't know. You should want God. You should want the things of God. God is showing us. He's telling us to stop the sin. That this cannot continue. This is what this shows us. And these numbers are literally through the roof for one state. Child, I'm baffled. We will continue to see more judgments, more judgment, more plagues and things of that nature until the return of Christ, because sin has gotten completely out of control. When I see these little industry plants and the things that they are doing, I'm like, ain't no way. I don't care how grown you are with a T, okay? I don't care how grown you is. Some stuff, I just can't. It sends me. So if this landed on your page and you seek deliverance when it comes to lust and lust and just any sexual sin, God is a deliverer. God will deliver you. He will set you free, because this is the hour and this is the time. I'm telling you, this is the hour and this is the time. God is not playing anymore. Sin can no longer just be floating free. I'm going to float free in sin. that's the video, child. Y'all be careful out there in Houston and any other surrounding areas of Houston. Please be careful, child, because the way it's looking, ooh, child, is outbreak. God bless y'all.
What's up, family? So I want to spread some awareness before it's too late. If you know somebody that lives in Houston, slept with somebody that lives in Houston, or resided to Houston in the last year, I would advise both of y'all to go get checked right now. Just got off the phone with my mentor, and he's actually in the medical field. His friend that is in the Houston CDC, which stands for Center of Disease Control, is talking about how HIV has spread it amongst so many black women. More so than any other race. And they also saying it's a lot of men out there that's giving these women something called a 3-for-1, where they get 3 different STDs in one night. I'm gonna give it to y'all straight. It's none of my business who y'all sleeping with or who y'all want to sleep with, but this is why I keep my legs closed today. And people think it's boring, or it's like, oh, I'm overthinking it, but hell nah, bro, I don't trust none of y'all motherfuckers. I really don't. A lot of these people don't go get checked. They don't have primary doctors. I want y'all to know that the spirit of lust is the strongest spirit there is in the Bible. I'm talking about, it's so strong, you gotta go get prayed over by the church folks to get it released from you. And people are not taking it serious. They're out here, they're having fun. It's this music, it's these rappers, and y'all think it's normalized. It's so normalized. Threesomes, all of this and that. And now I can see it right now. Oh, but I wear a condom. Do y'all understand that condoms break 45% of the time? Not only that, it's been times in the past where I had sex with somebody with a condom on and that bitch slipped off on some magician shit. Like, and I'm not saying this to scare y'all or to judge y'all. I'm letting y'all know what I've heard from the horse's mouth, bro. And Houston ain't nothing but down the street from the A. People fly in and out all week. Please be careful. Please do not let lust win. You know what I'm saying? Something that you can never ever get rid of. Offer, you know, maybe 30 minutes of pleasure. Please do not.
Yeah, I know y'all think life is a game. Like, but in all seriousness, in the past week, I done had several patients coming in, finding out that they're HIV positive. Y'all keep making these posts and these jokes, and it's not funny. Like, this shit is ruining people's lives. From their early 20s to even as old as 50 years old. Stop playing. It's not funny. It's nothing funny about it. And you wanna know what's so crazy? I seen a video of this gay dude on TikTok. He's a viral dude, bragging about how he just moved to Houston and he just met somebody baby daddy, somebody trade, somebody thug drug dealer, and he let him the shit out of him first night because he grown and all of that, and he sent him on about his way. Y'all think this is funny? You know how many download men it is out here playing? It's not funny. Ladies, strap up, because these dudes is disgusting. Disgusting.
Y'all out here all on social media like this stuff a joke. Ain't no joke about it. Y'all on there bragging about who you sleeping with, who's sleeping with this person, and the shit ain't a joke. If you gonna watch her whole video, that's what she was basically stating, that you got a lot of people out here that's DL and they just going around sleeping with folks like it's a competition. Look, I'm over here in Memphis. Our STD rate is high as also that they reported. So Houston, Texas is not the only one having this problem. Y'all, this HIV is taking folks out every day. People catching HIV, and then make it so bad that you got kids in high school catching HIV. You ain't even get a chance to live life. If you're going to do something, strap it up, use a condom, protect yourself. That one time that you strap it up can save your life.
Are sexually active, and you know that you have an STD, then you need to inform people of that. Because when you don't, and you infect that person, you are changing their life forever, and they are making a decision that they do not know. Like, this shit is going to change the rest of my life. And there's nothing I can do. And I'm embarrassed. And I'm humiliated, and I feel so stupid. I feel so stupid for letting someone take advantage of me in a moment of weakness. But I did not consent to this. And I'm going to get justice for myself. Because there have been so many times in my life where I haven't. And this is not fair. And I refuse to let anybody else feel like this if I'm sexually. I can't tell you anything telling you that I tested positive for AIDS.
Hey, what you just say? Say that again for me. Say that again for me.
I was saying that I just came from the doctor.
Yeah.
And I tested positive for HIV, so you might want to go get checked out.
HIV? The fuck? What? Hell no. You mean what? Stop playing with me. I ain't going. Man, you better not ever play with me like that.
I took the results like 2 weeks ago, and the doctor's like just now getting back to me. I was just waiting until the results came back. I had already been seeing stuff, but I just didn't want to say nothing until I honestly knew what it really was. So yeah, you just go get checked. Go to the hospital, go get checked, and tell your baby mama. You might want to tell your baby mama to go get checked too.
Man, hell no. You better not ever play. Stop fucking playing with me, boy. You better not gave me shit, boy. It's gonna go down, boy.
What you mean stop playing with you? I'm not playing with you. This is real life. I'm not even trying to be funny or nothing. I'm real life trying to let you know because I didn't have to tell you nothing.
Boy, if you gave me anything, your ass going to jail. I ain't gonna lie.
How am I if I just told you?
You tweaking. Nah, don't ever play. Man, stop playing with me.
These are running rampant in Houston. So the results that just came back in for the number of STD cases in Houston in 1 week. Chlamydia, 3,678. Gonorrhea, 2,955. Syphilis, 22,715 cases in 1 week.
Holy shit.
HIV, 17,272 cases in 1 week. Unknown, there's 5 unknowns. So they're like, you have an STD? We don't even know what it is. STDs are running rampant.
I am begging you to put yourself first and be safe out here when HIV is at an all-time high. I know that there was a TikTok story of a nurse saying that she had a patient who just moved to Houston, and he's like, oh, I've been with all these DLs while their wives are away, while their girlfriends are away, and you know, this and that, whatever. And HIV is at an all-time high right now. Like, it is crazy what, you know, the we have to make these calls. And I could only imagine having to get that call. But people do not care. People don't, they play this as a joke, and it's not a fucking joke. We had a man come into the clinic, and he was an older gentleman. And as soon as he comes in, he's like just making jokes about the whole thing. Like, oh, I need an STI panel, blah, 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 this and that. And I asked him, you know, ID and insurance information. He's like, no insurance. It needs to be off the books. What do you mean it needs to be off the books? Like, who are you hiding from? Gets his stuff done, leaves, checks out. We have to collect payment. I ask him if he needs a receipt. He's like, no receipt. I don't need any proof. Who are you hiding this from? Granted, he did come out positive for something too, which I'm sure he's not going to go home and tell him because he doesn't want any proof, right? Absolutely fucking disgusting. Please use protection. Be celibate. Get some toys, okay? Because it's not safe out here right now. It's scary. It's scary what we're seeing in the clinics here. Because there's men like that who don't care about their own health and who think that, oh, I can just go pop into a clinic and get a shot and I'll be just fine. No. AIDS is a real fucking thing and it will kill you. So please be safe.